Hi everyone, my name is Jaquie and I welcome you to episode 5 of Sport Inclusion Australia TV. 20 years ago today, I competed at the Sydney 2000 Paralympic Games in swimming and was fortunate enough to win a gold medal in the men's 4x100 metres freestyle relay with my teammates Brett Reid, Paul Cross and Stuart Pike. My favourite fondest memory from the 2000 Paralympic Games was winning that gold medal. And to do that in front of my family, friends, the entire Australian community was very special, memorable, and I will never forget this for many years to come.
There's the lineup for the 4x100 metres freestyle men's relay S14. Brett Reid on the blocks for Australia. Reid got a good start too for Australia, so did Roman Kislev for Russia in lane 5, and the Russians might be in front after about 25 metres, although Great Britain goes out in front. Pew leading for Britain, Russia in second place, Australia is third, and then Hong Kong over in lane 6 and also Spain in 7. Into the change they go, and Chris Hendy takes over for Great Britain. But Paul Cross is picking up ground for Australia and is certainly gaining ground on the Russians. Whether or not he's gaining ground on the Brits is another thing. Great Britain will lead at the 150 metre turn. Through they go in 127.73. Coming down to this third change, and there's not too much between now. Great Britain and Australia. Peter Snarshall swims for Great Britain and Patrick Dene for Australia, and the Australians have moved up alongside the British. It's Australia and Great Britain. Russia back in third place. Their third swimmer is Vadim Brankin, but Patrick Dene doing a very good job for Australia. He's got them in front. It'll come down now to Stuart Pike to bring it home for Australia. Stewie Pike from Western and New South Wales. In he goes and the crowd roars as the Australians head for a gold medal. Pike turns for home in 3:29.38. Russia in second place, and then Great Britain is third. Hungary has moved into fourth, but 30 metres to go now for Australia, and they're going to win it, and win it comfortably. Big swim here by Stuart Pike. He's doing a fantastic job, and Stewie Pike about a body length and a half now clear of Britain, maybe swimming into the silver medal position, but Australia wins the gold medal in the relay. Stuart Pike brings the Aussies home. It's gold to Australia. Time will be interesting. A new world record. 4 minutes, .63. Gold and world record to Australia. Fantastic swim by the Aussies. The silver has gone to Great Britain. The bronze goes to Russia. But what a terrific performance by the 4 Australians. Brett Reid, Paul Cross, Patrick Dene and Stuart Pike. They have done it. A fantastic world record.
Let's get into tonight's episode. Enjoy.
Sport demands effort. It demands commitment. But for an athlete who is deaf, blind, or has intellectual impairment, their success relies on your effort too. So if you expect the best from us, we need more from you. So put yourself in our shoes when you're talking to us. Make your instructions clear. Be patient. There's no need to raise your voice. An athlete who is blind can hear you fine. And an athlete who is deaf understands you better when you face them and talk normally.
There is no I in team,
but there's a you in communication.
So play your part.
Play your part.
Play your part.
Play your part when it comes to communication, and we'll all perform better.
G'day everybody, welcome back to another instalment of the SIA exercise series. Today I'm here with my housemate Nick, and we're going to go through 3 lower body exercises to help build some strength and stability through that lower body. First up, we've got a Bulgarian split squat, which we've done in the past. Today we're going to add some isometric holds to build some strength in that outer range position. So from here, we'll get Nick to drop down, hold for 3 seconds, come back up nice and strong, driving evenly through his front foot. You'll notice he's got nice strong posture, stands quite tall, holds for 3 seconds. If you haven't got a bench, you can use a chair, or maybe you might have to get creative to see what you can find to pop your leg up onto, as long as it's around about knee height. So for this one, you'll go 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps each leg. We'll see how you feel. Nice form, Nick.
Hey everyone, I hope everyone's doing well and fighting fit throughout these difficult times. My name is Michael Cox and I'm a former Australian swimmer. Been swimming for quite a while now, and here are my medals and achievements from the years that have gone past. I keep fit by going to the gym and the pool, but if I can't make it, I've got my home gym and the pool here at home. So I took an touch football last year. I represent and play for the UK Rebels. We won both the Metro Cup and the state. Recently just taken up golf. I hope it's going to be my next competitive sport. So everyone, stay safe and have a start of a time.
So on the topic of mindfulness and self-connection, back in the 1980s, the government introduced a term called forest bathing. And what they wanted was to encourage residents to get out into the parks and connect with nature more, because they noticed that people weren't doing so well from a mental and emotional health point of view. And there's been lots of studies to prove that this has had a really positive benefit. So forest bathing is a really cool term that simply means getting out into nature and connecting with it. So I'm going to give you a little process to do that in a really intentional way. Because when we connect with nature, what happens is stuff just seems to feel a bit calmer. We seem to feel a bit connected to things much greater, far greater than ourselves. And a lot of sense is made by looking at nature. It's pretty marvellous, really. It's full of miracles, isn't it? So I know when I get out in nature, it just makes me feel good. There's something that happens chemically, I think. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is do some forest bathing. So whether you go out on a walk, you could be walking in a forest, you could be walking in a park in the middle of a town or city, you could be walking in your backyard. Maybe even some of you are close to some water, like a lake or a riverbed or a beach. And I want you to go to a spot where you can sort of be by yourself, stand there quietly, close down your eyes, and just in a few moments, tune into what you can hear, what you can smell, what you can feel, but keep your eyes closed. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes standing in that spot in your nature. And I invite you to look around like a child would look around, like you're seeing some of these marvelous miracle magic things around you for the very first time. So you might see a tree, you might see sand, you might see a little hill, you might notice a bird. And I encourage you to just stand there in silence, no phones, no conversation, nothing digitally, no cameras, and just take in all that you can see, but imagining like you're looking at it for the first time. Like so much so that you don't even have a name for it. You don't even know what it's called. You're just noticing it. And just sit quietly with the parts that are in your space when you go on this nature walk, this forest bathing walk. Sit next to a tree, sit down at the trunk of a tree and just be with its energy. Just sit on the grass and feel the grass in between your toes. Yeah, get your shoes and socks off and feel connected to it. And realize and remember that these are all beings as well. Us human beings are not the only living creatures on this planet. And just feel all of the goodness and the energy that comes from that. And yeah, maybe we can share some of our experiences on the YouTube channel of what that was like. because it really is so simple yet really powerful if you just drop into some quietness and be with what is. So if you want to Google more about forest bathing, just Google in forest bathing and you'll get a little bit of information about it. But hopefully I've given you enough to get started. Give it a go.
I've been playing table tennis almost 15 and a half years. So I've been playing table tennis almost when I was 9 years old. I play 4 times a week. So basically the days I play is Tuesday night pennants. The team pennants I play is every Tuesday from 7 to 10 p.m.
Jonathan has actually been playing at St George and Sutherland Shire table tennis since about 2007. So he's been here for about 13 years. Recently, Jonathan actually joined my team and he helps me organise the team and things like that.
What I enjoy is about exercising to show you gain your achievement and then achieve your goals before you go to the Olympics.
Hi, I'm Mr. James, and my sport is tennis. I have competed for Australia 9 times overseas. Here are some of my trophies, and I deeply love, wearing the green and gold for Australia. Here are my trophies. My favourite and my highlight was winning gold in the men's doubles here in Brisbane at the Gold Games. Other than that, you know, brilliant when he was on Perth mate. During lockdown, I was able to meet my PT at the beach for some hard, intense sand training sessions. Remember everybody, stay home, stay fit and stay safe. And always, wash your hands. That's it from me, Mr. James. I'm off to training now. See ya!
To our viewers, it is now time for a challenge. In the upcoming episode, the challenge is to do a funny joke. It can be quick, simple and easy, and we like our viewers to upload those videos using the hashtag #SIA TV in capital letters.
Next up, we've got an exercise to help build some strength through the quads. This one's called the reverse Nordic. So ideally you'll have a pillow handy. Can get a little bit painful in the knees if not, so jump down, kneeling on a pillow. And he's going to try and focus on tucking his hips underneath, nice and strong. He's going to lay back, he's going to hold for 5 seconds, feeling a really good stretch. And a good little bit of load through those quads. So for these to start, you want to go 2 sets, 4 reps of that 5-second hold. Perfect, Nick.
Did you know that we have over 2,000 thoughts every hour, which is about 60,000 thoughts a day? Busy, huh? The mind is active and sometimes a little overactive. And it's helpful if we can give our mind a break from time to time. Give the thinking mind a rest. So being mindful is key to being a high performer in your sport and in your work. And today I'm going to give you an activity that helps your mind rest. It's called the 5 senses activity, and it's something that you can do on your way to the mailbox, on your way to the bathroom, maybe on your walk. It's something you can even do as you're preparing your lunch. So the 5 senses activity is based on what you see, what you feel, what you hear, what you smell, and what you taste. So what you do is, and you don't have to do it in any particular order, but I usually start with C. So when you're moving around, maybe going out to the mailbox or heading into the kitchen to prepare some lunch, start to look at what are 5 things I can see. And look for things that you might not normally notice, like maybe there's a cobweb in the corner or a shadow that you don't normally notice. Then walk around and think about what are 4 things that you can feel. And rather than think about those things, tune into what are 4 things you can feel. So maybe you feel the air conditioning or the heating. Maybe you feel the clothing on your skin or feel the wind brush past your face. Then start to notice 3 things that you can hear. And maybe there could be not just noises, but vibrations as well. And they could be vibrations that are far away or vibrations that are close to you. What are 2 things that you can smell? And this might be the coffee that's brewing, or maybe the dirt outside, the fertilizer in the garden. And then what's 1 thing you can taste? And that could be from the morning coffee, you could still taste that, or maybe even just the quality of the air, what you can taste. So the idea is that we're tuning into all the senses that we have available, and we're giving our thinking mind a little bit of a rest. We're just checking in, tuning into all of our senses so that we are fully, wholly human. Give it a go.
My name is Fred Tarry. I'm from a place called Ningi, which is close to Bribie Island. I was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa in 1994. I started bowling when I was greenkeeping, so I would have been 17, I suppose. It was hard at first, like I have to concentrate twice as much as anybody else. Same with all the rest of the blind bowlers. We tend to get tired because we're concentrating more. But the Bowls Club and the people at the Bowls Club have been very supportive. Bowls has improved my lifestyle immensely. It's given me a focus on something else to do. It's very important for people with vision impairment or any disability to get out, get the exercise, get back into the community, because the more you get back into the community, the more support you get. What sport's done for me is given me confidence, given me a social life and having a great time and fun.
And lastly, we've got an exercise called an arabesque. So this one, we're not going to use any weight. It's a pretty tricky balancing exercise as it is, but it's going to really build some nice strength through the glutes and hamstrings and some stability through the foot and ankle to hopefully help you when you're back on the field or the court when the lockdown ends. So Nick's going to balance on one leg. He's not fully locked out through the knee, he's just a little bit soft. From here, he's going to sit back. A little bit like a seesaw. So you'll notice everything's pretty well in line. As his leg lowers, his chest is going to drop down in front. From side on, you'll see that he resembles a bit of a T shape. You can see that seesaw pattern happening. So you should feel a really good lengthening and stretch of the hamstring. And you really need to use the glutes to stabilise. So from here, you want to go 3 sets, about 8 to 10 reps each side. So give those 3 a try. Hopefully you get a little bit out of them. We hope you're staying safe and well. We look forward to seeing you again in the next episode.
My name is Fabio. The team is Portugal. What motivates me is sacrifice and the possibility of winning. What I feel in Brisbane to represent the national team is a beautiful sensation. The field is fantastic. Anyone would like to represent the futsal team of Portugal and be on a winner's team. We practice to maintain a winner's spirit at the beginning of the event until the final. When we score a goal, it's fantastic. The crowd screaming for the team, the party when Portugal wins a title, the explosion of little papers, it's fantastic.
What a great episode. I can't wait to see what you all get up to for the next episode. Thank you to everyone who participated in episode 5 of Sport Inclusion Australia TV. Don't forget to share your videos of your trying that funny joke challenge. To all our viewers, until next time, stay safe, stay active, stay connected. Goodbye.